Hi and welcome to Bunkai Strategies 2018. So I'm going to kick off this year, while we're not quite feeling fit yet, with a very, very simple principle. But it's one that should colour everything that we do. So first off, we just take up the position as if there's a confrontation taking place. If we're at this kind of range, there's no confrontation, we're having a chat. It's when we get this close that there's real danger, because he can hit me, and I can hit him, and one of us could end up getting damaged. So, it's at this range we've got to worry, it's at this range we've got to take care. If we're further away than that, even this far, then I've always got time to run if something should start. So, nose to nose, we think of as on line. There's a centre line to the body that intersects with the other person's centre line, and when they're aligned like this, we are on line. That means he's got as much chance of hitting me as I've got of hitting him. So those are not good odds. What we look at is that once the confrontation begins, something is coming towards us. Now, it could be a push, punch, grab of the throat, grab of the lapel, but it's going to probably be an arm. It might be a headbutt or a knee, but the arms are going to be more likely. So at this range, when the thing's about to begin, I'm automatically going to be angling, if I possibly can, to get on the outside line, so that I'm no longer nose to nose with him. If that hand is a shove, or a grab, or a punch, I'm going to try to stick to here, so that I have my centre line aimed at him, but he has less aimed at me. When I'm on line, there's every chance it's that hand, there's every chance it's that hand. It's a dangerous arrangement. So we try to colour the other person's intentions by not obviously giving them targets, but by leaving one side slightly more open than another. So if I put my hands wide, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a straight punch, because he's going to feel silly throwing it around. There's just not much hope of it landing. I'm pretty sure it's going to be straight. And if it is a straight kind of attack, because I've got my hands wide, then I'm already challenging myself to take this angle on the attack. I could go wrong. If it is that hand and I go this way, I'm still coming in for some kind of impact here. So this kind of movement to what I'm hoping will be the outside line still serves me. Now, of course, there is a risk that even though I've tried to make it a straight punch, it ends up being a hook, and if I go here like this, I'm no longer as safe. But just because I was angling over there means I'm no longer at the optimum trajectory for this thing to land. So, thinking about our odds, as something comes in, I'm going to be wanting to head over here anyway. Now, no situation can be 100% and we always do this, because every situation is going to be different. The fight's going to evolve as we do. Different day of the week, we might feel a different way. Just thinking, on average, as we train, what do I want to do? I want to be watching the centre, I want to be taking care to try and avoid and evade and get to that outside line, because people standing here and just whacking each other, someone's going to come off wrong and it might be me, and I don't fancy it. So we're going to try for those angles each time. The point of this, when it's to do with kata bunkai, is to say that whatever move we look at, from whatever kata you want to look at, you might want to consider that our angle is actually out here rather than stood here for whatever it is we're dealing with. So let's take a really simple example for you. You see something like this from Tekio no Hanchi, and people might assume that you stood sideways on, making some kind of impact like this. All that we want to look at is I'll bring this out to here, and then I'll work it. And so my angle is again at 45-degree line in order to make the kata applicable. So our application to here, and throwing this out, and of course if you do that with speed and power, you run a risk of damaging your training partner. So I just build in a little pause before I put the fist in, because you can't tell how fast they're coming at you. If you do it all in one go, like you do in the kata, then we're going to have some damage. So that's our application for this week. It's to take the 45-degree line. If we just show with the other hand for a second, if I manage to really get over here, then it looks like that. And if I drop down into a stance, then it looks like that. And you see how there's that third point of contact going in there.